I don't think we missed anything particularly. I think we're going to break anyway, weren't we?
Yep.
Cool.
Well, that was why we didn't realize for a while.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you were gone. You said, "Well, we go for a break," and then
no, literally, as soon as
I thought that was a bit funny.
I said that, and then my computer just went boo. I was like, this isn't good. So instead of going for a break, I just ran around the house trying to work out why nothing was working.
Well, that was pretty good timing, I think.
Yeah, it happens from time to time. Cool. Right, I think we're back. Sorry about that. Is the stream back up for you guys? Cool. Do you have any games set up, Nocturne? Or Al?
Just check for you now. I think Al's actually in the server if you want to join that one.
Okay. Which server was that? No, this one's also empty. Cool. Right. Let's have a look at the brackets. I think that's what I was doing a minute ago.
Wait, is this an actual game? Crazy Owl versus Tort? Because if so, that is hype.
Wait, did you just?
It is a game.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's beautiful.
You got an IP, Joel? Actually, I can just join for you.
I just sent you one.
Hang on, I'll just try and join through. Cool, that seems to be working. Alright, looks like we're going to be following Crazy Owl versus Tort. On toxicity, Crazy Owl currently 6 frags down with 3 minutes left on the clock. That is a lot of working up to do.
Crazy Owl, of course, an incredibly inconsistent player. So, while Tort may be on paper a severe favourite, I would never count out of it, especially in the reflex scene. He is known for taking some serious heads, unfortunately. Not going his way thus far. Tort, the DNF veteran, showing him just why that is. Escaping barely.
Oh, nice frag though. Crazy Owl definitely has the chops to make this happen, but like you say, can he beat out the veteran that is Tort? Oh, chasing for the teleporter. He is playing aggressive, and it is paying off for him. Goes for the ragdoll kill.
Just surviving that rail means he does take that frag as well. 7-12, closing it out.
Very doable, but he needs his 50.
Well, no 50 bubble. You can't really go for the mega. No red. 1 yellow is up, but in the
oh, he's got the mega somehow.
Okay, Tor. Okay, mate. You need to get on top of that, lad. Even so, double rail.
Yeah, that'll do nicely.
Not a problem.
This is starting to look desperate for Al. The LG's big though. Crazy Out 8:13, 1 minute 22 seconds. Oh, he just doesn't have the weapons. Just a little bit more LG, but no, the rail comes out and smites him down. do love watching Owl play. He's definitely a player that knows when he needs to play aggressively. This is the occasion just for that. $40 seconds on the clock. I'm pretty sure if he slow spawn now, that's pretty much it.
Well, 25 seconds and he slow spawns to win. So, practically speaking, yes, this is over.
Yeah. Do we know what game this is in the series?
This is best of one lower bracket.
Oh, a low bracket now. Okay.
You didn't think, oh, I got this far in the upper bracket, did you?
Oh, I have a
You
dream.
believed. You heard what you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh well. Well, rip Crazy Owl.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, really good showing. Really good showing against well, a very strong player as well.
Not quite #1 seed, but one of the favourites, no doubt.
Yeah. And that's Owl. One of the favourites.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
We might have a PB game next if I can find him.
PB, okay.
Awesome.
That will also be low bracket, will it not? Because he... Oh no!
Oh, that's upper bracket.
PB
Oh,
talk.
yeah, 'cause-
PB talk.
I kept thinking he lost to Gohan, but obviously Gohan forfeited. Cool. If you've got an IP for that, do throw it at me.
In the series, Gohan did try to quit a fair few times, and of course, between the Cell Saga and the Boo Saga, in many ways he did. Quite fitting. Well, and actually, there's even more parallels that you can draw between the character and his nickname, because Gohan was too strong. He was way stronger than Goku, and if he continued training like he did pre-Cell Saga, he would have been the one to defeat Majin Buu, but he gave up because he was too strong.
Well,
How interesting is that? I mean, the stories written in these cups, you couldn't make them up.
wasn't he meant to be written as the strongest character in the series, but everyone got pissy, so they had to go back on the writing and make Goku the hero forevermore.
That might be true.
I feel like I've read that somewhere. Pretty sure.
Although I think UUB or Oob is also supposed to be more powerful than Goku, but he just doesn't seem relevant anymore.
Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is.
He is the remnant of Boo after the series ends. Wait, is this game actually on? Oh yeah, we jumped into this. My god, we are fools. I thought this was warm-up. PB, can we throw up over talk?
I'm not being moved over yet. Hang on, let me just join for you.
Quite commanding.
Right, should be joining.
After that disappointment of a series before, now showing up, the #1 seed. Some call him the Roger Federer of Noob Duel Cups.
Do they?
No.
Did you just make that up?
Yes.
Okay, just want to be clear.
Although I wish people did.
Maybe we can make that happen. We could instigate that right now. I'm just trying to connect to the server. I'm awaiting connection.
So it's a radio cast, eh? Well, Talk's got on the board. Currently 4-1 down. Now, they play an interesting game around the pillar of Cure's LG. PB escapes onto his Mega. Talk, worse for wear. Not able to contest for this red. PB with every advantage you could ask for. Now on rail platform. Does he? A rail from Talk. The LG looking strong until it doesn't. A direct and a rail from Talk. It buys him his escape. Not enough frag, but well, you can't be greedy with such things. When in such a position, as the saying goes, beggars cannot be choosers. With that move, though, he does guarantee himself a red PB on the Mega. Stacks comparable. The fight impending should be even. Once again, they look to trade major items until PB 2 direct grenades. Would you believe it? I certainly wouldn't. What an arc. And despite everything, PB picks up an easy frag and can once again cement his place on Cure as the king. 6-1 the score, 3 minutes remaining. PB's running away with it. And even further so. Talk with the shotgun out. Cure.
Okay. Should be working. Alright. Sorry, I'm with you now. Any issues with the server connection. So PB dominating on this map of Cure right now. Looking very strong. Which kind of surprises me because in the game we saw earlier of Talk, he looked very good. PB just sneaking around the map, trying to be as subtle as possible. No reason to give away any easy frags. Does chase though for this kill. And you might actually pay for it. Don't think it matters too much at this point, but a little bit sloppy. But inevitably, Talk getting a little bit trapped there with the red armor and the frag going to PB. Although he gets one back, but leaving himself on 17 HP, a lot of work to do and not much to work with. Those two rocket jumps are not going to be great either. There is the GG PB winning. So what do you take of that?
PB the better player. He did everything you'd have expected of him.
Yeah.
Arguably closer than it could or should have been. Talk with his moments later in the game there, and as I was radio casting, he did make a couple of immaculate plays to bring things closer, but no dice, says PB. He'll be moving on.
Oh, okay.
I do believe.
Was this a low bracket then, or was it the second game?
No, that was upper bracket. That was a 2-0.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Well, not excellent, but... I think...
A formidable force in the lower bracket where he's going to face either Donavenda, Slayer of Alir, or Utah. That should be a good game no matter what. Talk first is winner of that.
Okay. So where have we got to in the upper bracket? We have PB winning over Talk going through. Whiter and Eway Proof looks like the next ones we played in the upper bracket, and then in the lower. It's quite a lot of catching up to do by the looks of it. Quite a lot. In fact, Talk hasn't. The bottom part of the low bracket has got barely any games played. I think what we should probably try and do is stay in this server for casting, because there seems to be some issues with connecting to some of these servers through the connecting through the IP for some reason. Getting timeouts for days. So if see if we can get our to direct some players here. Unfortunately, no hectic in the map pool. Do like to see this map.
It's a sad day.
Yeah.
How do you think this map would work with crouch slides? I think it'd be aight.
Do we have this on a crouch slide map pool?
No.
I can't remember.
No. You didn't.
Can't remember.
I want
what
to see
we
it
had,
though.
actually.
Because there might be a crouch slide cup going on.
Yes.
So the map pool, of course, Monsoon has to be.
Yep.
What was it?
I think we
What
had
was
Cure
the
last
Quake
time.
4 map that just got added? Yeah, it did. What was the map? The Quake 4 map that just got added.
Oh,
It was officially added, I think.
it's on the tip of my tongue. Can't remember. I'm sure someone will remember. Al or Neeple will pipe up in a second.
Have a look. Yeah, that recently got added, and then you're down to Quake Live maps. Frantic, obviously.
Yep.
Probably should be considered because it's Quake 4 map as well. And then I would argue Hectic would be decent. Maybe Aerowalk as well.
Yeah,
I need to
possibly even Toxicity. You never know. I mean,
need to get our top minds on that.
yeah, our best people. Bring out the best people.
Only the very best.
Mm. Yeah.
Perhaps even Crazy Owl.
Interesting how it works in Quake Live. The crouch sliding, not perfect by any standards, but it's definitely quite fun. Adds a new dimension to the gameplay. It doesn't work exactly like the Quake 4 crouch sliding. Physics are slightly different. Typhoon? Was that one?
I just said, I think you might be thinking of Monsoon.
Oh, maybe he is.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hang on.
That's just what someone said
No,
in the
I
chat.
think it was a two-word name.
Yeah. See, if Neeple didn't hate Arena FPS, he would be in the chat right now, getting all excited and contributing, but unfortunately.
What are you gonna do?
Well,
What are you gonna do?
sack him, I guess.
Don't know about that.
No, okay. Well, this isn't the game we were hoping for. This is a warm-up, I think. I asked Crazy Owl to come in and sort us out a game, and he just ended up playing. So, Nocturne, do we have any word on what's going on?
I think we're waiting for someone to finish their game, and then they'll be coming to the server.
Alright, cool. Cool. I'm not going to go to a break, because last time that happened, it went wrong, so I'm just going to keep the show running. It's also always fun to do, Joel. It's always a fun endeavour.
GeoGuessr?
Not heard of that. Is that like geocaching by any chance?
I don't know. GeoGuessr is where you get placed on Google Street View, and then you have to say where you are in the world.
Yeah, I'm terrible at that.
That's real good.
Um,
Well, you did mistake the flag of the Netherlands for Russia.
Same colours, different order. Come on.
Well, and different orientation.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm not all about orientation, Joel. Other things matter as well. I'll tell you what is fun, trying to guess who's going to win games. So we have PB and Talk who just won. PB just went through. So next up in the upper bracket we have Whitehair and Uwe Proof. Now, judging on Whitehair's previous games and looking at who Uwe Proof had to get through, I'm going to give it to Whitehair, that match. you have any thoughts on that? Do you have any predictions?
Well, I've only seen Whiter, so
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And if you look at Whiter, he's taken out Tort, and he's taken out Olia. So arguably he's had the harder run. I can't think of any kind of big notables that Mr. Uwe Proof has taken out. I don't know Viego or Utol. So I think PB and Whiter could be an interesting matchup, and that'll be dictating who goes into the... Oh, well, the results just came through. Uwe Proof beat Whiter, and he's going to be playing PB. So...
Alright, so that's the game we'll be seeing next.
Crazy times.
And that is the winners final.
It is.
What a time to be alive.
It is. Well, it's a Sunday. It's about 4 o'clock. That's the time to be alive.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're getting the players into the server any moment now, and then we'll be getting on with our lives. Moving on with the tournament. But considering the amount of players we've got, we've been progressing fairly rapidly so far. Looks like we're decently on schedule.
And also, I just had a birdie tweet in my ear.
A bird?
Quake 4 map
Yeah.
we were looking for was placebo effect.
Oh, you're right with the two
So
words.
placebo effect, monsoon, frantic, cure, hectic. That's my vote.
Alright, cool. Make that happen. Ship it.
Nice.
So it looks like we're going to be probably watching the PB versus O Proof, and then a massive run. We're going to have to be going through the losers brackets in order to catch up, because there's a good...
Oh,
how many?
no, PB's off. He's done.
Oh, really?
No, he's just going to check something, but he did disconnect.
Oh. Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got Rygo, Killjoy, Cobb, Tort. They seem to be the next games up in the losers bracket. Also, Donna Vender and Utah also.
All right, so we're going to be moving to a different server for the winners bracket finals.
Okay, do we have an IP for that?
Yep.
I think it's the one you're on,
Is it on bottom?
Oh, it is.
isn't it?
That's just weird because PB left as he said he was in here. But that's all right.
Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. That's easy. You don't have to do anything or go anywhere.
Oh, UA Proof dealing with 70 ping. Best of luck to him.
Yeah, that's a little bit. I know the ping can make a bit more of a difference than it can in some other games. And Reflex, you're fairly comfortable up to about 75, 50, or 80. I think in Quake Live you do feel it a little bit more, a little bit early on. But anything can happen.
We've been called knobs. I don't think I can deal with this, Martin. It's a hostile work environment.
Who's calling us knobs?
Quite the punch called us knobs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, a knob.
That sounds like it would be some kind of specialty in Australia. Or a
Quite a lot.
delicacy, rather.
Yeah, I'm sure all the Reflex devs are well up on that.
Koala knob. Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Koala knob. Boop, doo, doo, doo. That's some good filler right there.
Yeah. High quality casting, high quality entertainment. Only from Arena FPS, the home of. The home of. Joel, you have one job.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's demonstrably untrue.
Disappointment is the major emotion I'm feeling right now. And disgust. And regret. Are we moving servers? What's going on?
I don't know about you, but I'm in free cam trying to do real clean turns.
I'm
Turning the Quake is Ridge Racer.
Do you think UA is a oh, they've all gone. Where are we going? I'm just going to connect on you.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
I'll follow PB if you want to follow me.
Yeah, that'll do.
You on a new one already, Nocturne?
Not yet.
Okay. I'm just going to watch
Is your
this.
Steam profile picture Tachyon?
Mine is Chrono.
Oh, it's Chrono. Yeah, they look similar. That's it. But, well, both made by Akira Toriyama, so that makes sense. I don't feel like that much of an idiot, if I'm honest. I usually feel like much more of an idiot when I make mistakes.
I'm just watching a railgun slowly rotate.
It's Tapion, though. It's not Tachyon. Right now, I feel a right dick. Feel like a fool.
Wow. I mean, forgiveness can be earned through hard work and dedication.
Well, forgiving yourself is different, though. There's no room for that.
No, not at all.
You got to hold yourself accountable, Masson. You got to stare at your own eyes in the mirror, and you've got to ask yourself, are you all that you can be?
I have quite beautiful eyes. I just get lost in them. Like a deep blue sea. Core Grip says it'd be funny if they joined a PQL server and started playing without knowing. Nobody can join an air control server and not realise it. I don't think. Maybe you've never played Quake before, but it's pretty obvious. Am I right?
Is that what you mean? Is that really what you mean? Right is what you mean. I mean, right?
Indeed.
You sure? That's what you were going for.
Right. It was. Okay, they're doing the maps and the picks. And the picks and the maps. Semi-finals, Lost World being picked by Proof.
Not really a semi-finals, it's a winners finals.
Oh, whatever. Sinister being picked by PB. Cure being dropped, and Battlefrog being also dropped. So,
Battlefrog. There's another Chrono Trigger reference for you.
Yeah, so like I was about to say a moment ago, is Proof the name and UA the clan tag, or is his name actually UA.proof? Or UA period proof?
Have you considered asking him?
No. Because,
It's
like,
UA for Ukraine, isn't it?
oh yeah, possibly. I find speculation much more interesting than having the answers in life. That's why you don't play Scrabble with a Google up. It'd be
Well, no,
boring.
that would be awful.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
there are probably Scrabble engines. Well, in fact, there definitely are. That wouldn't even be a difficult thing to make, because there are only a set number of legal words.
Mm.
There's all kinds of bollocks you can pull in Scrabble if you know the rules well enough. Something like AI is a word. Not AI, no, like IA. There's a bunch of stuff. IX, I think, is as well.
Is that Latin or something?
Might be. Well, no, it's obviously counted as English because it has to be English. But inherited, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Just like you can probably get away with. Yeah, you can probably get away with Bratwurst and things like that.
could you get away with that first?
That's not a proper noun, is it?
Mm.
I don't know. I think you might be able to debate that or go look up the rules.
Yeah, I'm talking about rules.
None of
This
which we
is-
have time for. That's not a rule, is it? No, come on. That's a messy segue there, Martin. UA Proof versus PB with the red. Now with a tricky decision ahead of him, timing of which he will leap through the teleporter.
You say leap. It's more of a kind of a gentle.
He'll probably jump.
No,
didn't.
he just walks casually walking through the teleporter.
I'm gonna say he loped.
He loped. Maybe if he has strong feelings for Proof, maybe he might elope. See anything by the end of the day.
Probably
PB
not
getting
that.
the first
I would
frag.
imagine not that.
Let's not rule anything out, shall we?
Quaint
Nice
love
direct
story.
rocket.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? Like if you get to the grand finals of the DNF Cup and then you just find yourself totally enamored, get married, have kids.
Stranger things have happened. Oh, missing the red armor. A little bit unfortunate for Proof. PB getting the better of him once again. And yeah, PB's just looking very solid on this map. Not calling Proof out this by any means, but PB's looking pretty comfortable. Like a man that knows what he's after. He knows how to get it.
Would you possibly describe it as real swell?
Pretty swell. Not really challenging for the yellows though, just very much on this bandwagon of the red mega and then trying to get positioning in the centre.
Well, you see that sometimes in Lost World.
Yeah. I'm not saying
Because
it's-
I find that fights are either so chaotic stack doesn't matter, or they're straight up to the point that stack is the only thing that matters.
He's a little bit out of position now though, he's got no LG. He's going to have to get ammo for that very soon if he wants to not get caught out.
Yep. You see, he looks at that ammo, he wants it.
He was desperate that the mega is coming up and that's arguably more important. And again, back up to the centre.
It's a good place
Oh
to be.
wow, nice direct rocket there. Just immediately getting straight out there, doesn't need to commit from that angle, and he comes around and takes the frag. Very nice, very nice. And this is very similar to what we saw from PB before, just very solid play, not making too many mistakes. He's got Proof here, fairly cornered. And when someone's kind of stuck in that LG yellow armor room, you've pretty much got full reign over the map.
lot of damage from UA.
Yeah.
He should be further behind than he is.
Not a great deal happening. PB just running the map at the moment. Looking for items when he can. Not giving away too many angles. Oh, he did, yeah.
Big fight here. The better opening for PB and inarguably the better positioning.
I can hear Proof is screaming.
Oh, I loved it. And it didn't work. So I still kind of loved it. I'm disappointed. What a move, though.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. We can also we appreciated it, regardless of the outcome. Nice to see.
Major item slashing here.
Yeah.
Awkward. UA Proof, though, his pathing is not going to be nearly as good as PB, so.
Yeah, I think PB might
really
have to get both.
Choice. Yeah. It's the riskier play for sure, but it makes it work, especially with that direct. No chance UA Proof can even hope to contest it, although...
Does PB know it's red still up, actually? I mean...
Maybe he assumed that UA Proof got it earlier. I mean... They haven't seen a whole lot of each other. It's quite reasonable to think that this is on its second spawn since that Mega came up or something.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he's delaying it. That was definitely just... He didn't know. That's alright. No big issue.
Doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't.
But still only 2 frag lead. He's got Marinos hold on this map, but 2 frags... Definitely attainable through Proof in good 4 minutes. And he's completely, like, he's not out of the game at all. He's coming out slightly worse in every engagement, but it's like minimal gains that PB's having over him. Like, rockets like that, really nice from Proof. But oh, getting caught in that corner. Really unfortunate positioning there. Oh, fantastic rocket jump. Doesn't quite get the hit though. That LG was far better for PB than it was for Proof.
Yeah. Does have a difficulty here though. I mean, if he goes from Mega to Red, it's not so bad, but if he went for the Red, that it could have been dicey. We'll see though, because UA Proof might see this coming. No. 2 clean pickups.
Yeah, and sitting at 200, he's got nothing to worry about. And even now, he's not playing too aggressively, which he could do if he wanted, but there's really no need.
It's Lost World though. It's corridors. Proof with the steal. Down here though. Guess for the drop. Both going to be going through that teleporter, and the damage is far superior for UA Proof. He'll back up into that Mega and all.
Yeah, really nice rockets there from Proof. And he's got himself a great position now. Getting aggressive. He's trapped PB so hard. There's the LG. Nice frag. 1-3. Definitely still time for him to come back into this. Oh no, and PB just cut out completely there. Probably didn't want to be there at all, given the stacks. Proof just accelerating this game on Lost World. Kicked it up into the second gear. Can he maintain the momentum? There's the rockets. 3 really good ones, but Plasma is really good as well. Both players very low. Could really go either way.
This tournament has taught me a lot about plasma. I should use it more.
That's good work. 20 damage a hit.
That's a lot. Funnily enough, PB is actually stuck.
Proof goes for the rocket jump. Oh, and the LG, so good.
Not a normal place to get caught out at all. 3-3, a minute left, and well, I wouldn't be surprised if UA Proof tries to close this out. He has been the aggressor at all times.
He needs to make a play on this red. Either... Ah, no, he just gives it away for free. I think he needs to either get some damage on it or take it himself, and he's given... Oh, he just didn't have the timing. He thinks it's going to be up. 14 seconds, and this is... I mean, Proof has got a far, like, inferior stack here. Mega's going to help, though, certainly. This is really going to come down to the wire, I think. Whoever's got the best aim in this fight can make it, but the red is important. 15 seconds on the clock. This could even go to overtime. And there we are. And Proof is certainly the player with the advantage in the beginning of this overtime. There's the red steel though, but so much damage from Proof with the rocket launcher. Takes a lot as well though.
Yeah, Mega Steel... At first, I didn't think it looked that good. But somehow he got out of there, and I'm not exactly too sure how.
I think the rockets were just
Proof on the back foot.
Slightly better for PB. Even though Proof did a lot of damage, I think PB just managed to eke out a little bit more efficiency. And
yeah, that was, I want to say, a risky play.
ooh, that rocket.
And only about 10% of the time is it going to pay off like it did.
Yeah, but those are the odds you kind of have to play in these kind of situations. 3-3 with not much time on the clock whatsoever in overtime. You have to take the chances. This is game number 1 of best of 3, so... Plasma completely... Wow, not...
Strumming down though into Plasma. It looked like it was going to be way more dangerous than it ended up being.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that. The Plasma looks so fierce, but actually it didn't really do much damage at all. And now Proof, with a great stack, he should pick up this fight no problem whatsoever. 75 life still remaining at the end of that fight. 2 frags up, and with 10 seconds left, I think Proof has chipped this one, and
GG.
there we go. What a comeback. What a comeback. And it really came down to those two aggressive plays on the Mega. First, it was PB dropping down onto it from above, and getting away with it, and then Proof dropping down from it and also getting away with it. And ultimately, PB paid the price for not actually getting as much damage with the Plasma on the Mega, and losing the game probably because of it. So, let's see what happens in game number 2. This is too close to call. I have literally no idea who's going to win this game.
Well, and it gets even harder because, of course, Sinister is so different from Lost World.
Yeah. Rail plays a massive role on this map. That's something we just... Oh.
People in the chat liking PB for this one. Certainly hope so. Game 3 between these two would be something special. At the start, looking slightly better for UA Proof until it doesn't.
He got 2 nice rails there, but so much damage from the LG on the jump pad.
It looked like the end of the Trucker's Delight music video, so it did.
What?
You never seen that?
No.
Okay, well, you'll understand when you watch that. It's got something to do with the shaft.
Huh. PB picking up the first kill. And a nice rocket.
And the
Second
fun
one.
don't stop there.
Oh dear, Proof dropping down onto something. I didn't actually get up that on camera, but gonna feel a little bit silly about it regardless. But in the first game we did see PB taking a very strong early lead and Proof coming back into it hard, so let's not make too many assumptions, even if this is a pretty terrible start by all means and standards for Proof. -2 to 1. Proof struggling now. Oh, and the rail was so good there from PB. Should be able to pick up another one. Doesn't quite manage to get the aim.
Both on the brink. Big jump for that 25, but
Ooh, PB so low.
means he'll be foregoing the red.
Nice dodges.
Yeah, able to dance away to safety, but, well, it's not absolute safety, is it?
No, I like the idea of doubling back and going to get the 50 though. Can you get through this teleporter safely? And this game suddenly slowed down a lot. Now PB is not in control, looking a lot more scared. Definitely respecting Proof a lot more. Oh, just looking in completely the wrong direction there. Proof coming very hard for the teleporter. This is a kind of similar story that we saw in the first game. PB with a strong start and Proof making gains. Whew.
Jumping down here. Oh, PB's rail right now.
Yeah,
not
Reno's
looking too
rails.
bad. Less so the standard ones, but really those fadeaway rails that he's getting off. They are punishing. That red, I think, is quite crucial.
Yeah, that was a nice use of
Could be
LG
the
just
tipping
to...
point.
Oh, falling down to the LG though. Proof taking so much damage and he's going to have to back away from this rapidly. I don't think he's going to get away. PB getting another frag. That was such crucial use of the LG as UA Proof dropped down into the Mega Room.
That was exceptional reaction times as well to sound like that. Snapped right onto his opponent. Oh, and it's good rails there, but not enough.
Yeah.
Pushing his stack very well. Rather his opponents.
Now, Proof was only on 15 life at the end of that. He was quite low, to be fair to him. So
Yeah. But I mean, they traded rails, right? They both
Yeah.
had the same number. Even so, the 2 frag lead. The stack advantage now. Not as much as it could have been, but it's not bad either until it is.
Proof being so efficient here with the weapons. I don't know how he managed to win that fight. He was so disadvantaged on the actual armor and health, but pulling through. Just through some really nicely placed rockets and the LG at the end.
And determination. Don't forget determination.
Determination.
PB coming out
Game
swinging.
sense.
Hey, don't you lump determination in there with the meme words. Don't you do it.
I already did. It's done.
Determination is real. The will to win is a huge thing. And that's not even really that arguable.
Oh, PB getting caught out the wrong weapon choice there. Mega being delayed slightly.
I feel like we might be being disrespectful by not saying his full name. Pebben Lennyface.
Pebben Lennyface.
Pebben Lennyface. That'd be a good name in real life. I'd have it.
Oh, looking the wrong way there.
Cannot go back in. Rocket's not doing the work he needed them to. And this equalizer as if from nowhere, you know. It was such a straightforward approach from UA Proof.
Yeah. And coming back from like -2 is much harder than coming back from like 3 to 0. Nice direct rocket. Just swap to the LG at the end and picks up the frag. UA Proof is like a steam engine right now. Chugging along.
And a bulldozer.
Yeah, I wouldn't say bulldozer.
You know it's an underrated game.
What?
Drill Dozer for Game Boy Advance. Not enough people have played that.
Maybe we can stream that over the tournament.
You can't have a Drill Dozer tournament.
Oh.
Good game though.
Don't tell me what I can't have. Oh, I'll tell you what UA Proof can't have, and that is the red. Dropping down.
Again? I think that's the second time he's done that this game. Got some caster level movement.
That's alright, he's got the lead. To be honest, I don't think Proof could do much worse than just play this defensively. It's only one frag advantage, but you could definitely play it out, I think. Got something that...
Then, no, he hits good rockets though, and PB, I was commending him. I was complimenting his previous reaction times, but not coming out big for him then, coming up rather small.
Yeah, the directs are seriously on point from UA Proof here. He's getting so consistent damage with the rocket damage. The rocket damage with the rocket launcher. That's a phrase.
Even here, PB pushing in. This reeks of frustration.
Yeah, he got that mega bit. He took so much damage just from rockets, and then the rail finishing him off. You know, I think Proof. Well, talking about the Welsh cake earlier, I think the Proof might be in the pudding.
That was weak.
Ah, you're weak. There's a GG. UA Proof 6-2 on Sinister, and winning the series.
More important than the 6-2 Sinister is the 2-0. He is in your final.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Boys
That's
and girls.
the number 1 seed in the lower bracket.
Fish
Lose bracket final, of course.
and frogs. All animals, minerals, vegetables. Behold. So, is it time for some low bracket action? Because I feel like it might be. Oh wait, it's all played itself out. Okay.
Hey!
Apparently we go away for 10 minutes and suddenly the low bracket is completely been... Well,
Yeah, somehow they fit 40 minutes worth of games into 10. Which means we have our choice between Torken Donavendor and Whiter and Sigzor.
okay, so I assume those two games are probably... Are they going on at the moment? Can that be confirmed?
Or denied.
Or denied? Anyone in my ear?
I'm bringing 6-Zor and Whiter to the server.
Oh, you are a fantastic human being. I just want to take a moment, whilst the players get in, to thank the entire DNF
Thanks,
crew.
Qualks.
Oh yeah, thanks Crocs for the DP2 hood. Really appreciate it. It's
There we go.
yeah,
It's in the contract.
yeah. Without it, I think we'd all be worse off. But yeah, really thanks to all the DNF guys, Nocturne, especially as the guy who's one of the main powerhouses behind this tournament. Also Crazy Owl, always great with the adminning. He is really my hero when it comes to tournament admins. And I guess this GMT guy who I have to listen to for hours on end. Appreciate it, man. Good job.
Yeah.
Yep.
Calm down.
And of course all the other players who are turning up, playing the games and getting involved with some newbie tournaments, because at the end of the day without the players we would be just casting blank space.
Although that could be problematic, you'd have some copyright issues.
What?
Well, Taylor Swift is notoriously litigious.
Is she? I didn't think that was necessarily true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Notoriously.
we won't get on her bad side. If I knew any other songs I could introduce a pun at this point, but unfortunately her type of person doesn't really mesh well with my values in life.
Oh, what was that most recent song? It was really good.
Mm.
I've got to look it up now.
I
That
don't know
was
if I've ever heard
real
a Taylor
good.
Swift song. But I'm fairly sure I've never heard a Taylor Swift song.
Really? That's almost impossible. If you've been in a shopping centre for even 10 minutes, you will have.
I don't really go shopping. Do you go shopping? I don't go shopping.
Okay, but in the last 3 years, almost guaranteed, I don't believe it for a second, you haven't heard a T-Swizzle song.
Did she do Christmas songs? Because I go shopping at Christmas, right? And then it's all like the jingle bells, jingle bell rock. Is that Taylor
Yeah,
Swift?
she didn't do Jingle Bells, no.
Okay, no. She didn't do Live Aid, did she? Feed the World.
No, she would have been perhaps just an embryo at that point.
Okay.
Not very old as Taylor Swift.
Christmas time. Don't let the bells. Something.
She did Silent Night, though, I do believe.
Oh, okay. So it's very possible that I have been introduced to her existence at some point in a shopping centre at Christmas in Coventry, or possibly London or Birmingham. I'll go to all these places.
No, it was the song called Style. That was pretty good.
Style by Taylor Swift.
Style.
There you go. There's
Yeah,
a recommendation
was
for my
good.
co-caster. Not many good Christmas songs these days. I think we kind of peaked in the 70s.
I think we peaked with really Mickey Bubbles' Christmas album. I mean, that was it. It was over after that.
Mickey Bubbles.
It's not gonna get better than Michael Bublé, is it?
Well,
That's
he be-
impossible.
can he be
You shut
beaten?
your mouth. No, he cannot be beaten.
not even
He
by Wizard.
redefined Christmas for an entire generation.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I don't even know who he is.
Ah, this is an outrage.
I know Wizard. I know. Who did a Christmas song in the early 2000s? Lots of hair.
Probably a few people.
Yeah,
You're
lots
talking
of
about the
hair.
darkness.
The Darkness. That was quite good. Yeah. The Pooges. The Pooges? What did they do a song? Am I thinking of the right?
The Pooges.
Pooges. The Poogs.
Pooges.
Pooges. Pooges? The Pooges? How are you meant to pronounce that? Pogue. Is it Pogue?
Right, if I could see the word.
The Fairy Tale of New York. You know that. You must know that song.
Yeah, it's the Pogues.
The Pogues. It could be Pooges.
Pretty
Pogues.
sure it's the Pogues.
Okay.
That song's just sad though.
I like that song.
Nah, well, I think everyone does, but it's just sad.
Is it sad though?
Yeah, it is quite sad.
Is there anything more Christmassy than a man that sounds like he's drank far too much whiskey, lamenting?
That's always been Christmas in my house, but I can't say it's been very welcome.
Oh.
So I'd
6
say no,
or-
it is quite sad.
He's in the server. Let's see if he has some. Oh, have you noticed the flowers there on the floor? I never saw that before, next to the Mega. That's quite pretty.
Yep.
All the detail.
The home of Arena FPS, ladies and gents.
I'm sorry, I don't notice flowers in the map on a game which you're not usually staring at the floor. Unless your playstyle is frankly different than mine.
I like to think that it was finding a weird obelisk like this with all the patterns and the flowers and then the big M in the middle that inspired Magnum Ice Cream.
The same logo, isn't it?
Near enough, yeah. Very
Same.
similar font.
Yeah. I don't know when Magnum Ice Cream came about. Was it pre-Quake? Does Magnum date pre-Quake? I don't know. I'm sure I could Google it.
Go on then.
Alright. Magnum. Walls, isn't it? Magnum Ice Cream. History. Launched in Germany in 1989.
So that is older than Quake.
Pre-Quake?
Pre-Quake.
Not many things can actually claim to be pre-Quake, but...
Most things can claim to be pre-Quake.
Vote passed.
Well, only things that, you know, happened before... Was it 93 Quake 1? You happened.
Later
you,
than that, I think.
I thought it was 90...
Thought it was 98.
Was it? Was it that late? No, because Quake 3 came
No,
out in
it's
99.
96, sorry. 96.
You're not pre... Are you post-Quake or pre-Quake?
Post-Quake.
Oh, blimey. Cool, we have the players.
That's good.
We are doing the drops right now. Let's see what's going on. Lost World being dropped. Buster 1. Battleforged also being dropped. What's going to be dropped by Cure, by Whiter, and... Wait, what?
Vote now.
Looks like Toxicity then.
Yeah.
You excited? Second Toxicity of the day. Was it third? I guess we caught like 3 minutes of crazy out on Toxicity if that counts. Are you going to make that count?
Yeah, it counts.
Okay. Okay. Whiter and Sixor. Whiter getting dropped by... Wasn't PB, was it? I know it was a good player. Ole. No.
UA.
UA
UA
proof.
proof.
You beat Ole. Okay.
Talk. We've got an update. Beat Donavendor. So that means the winner of this will go on to face Talk. And that should be quite the game.
Yeah, it should be. It should
Talk.
be.
No, Talk. Yeah, definitely Talk.
Okay, here we go on Toxicity, Whiter and Sixor.
3, 2, 1.
So White we've seen earlier today, 6 or I don't think we have. Not a
No.
single game, and I haven't seen him in previous cups either. So a wild card, from my perspective, even more wild is this play from Whiter.
Yeah, that was
Up on the man's
reckless.
grill, plasma everywhere, a spill.
Well, I was about to say I don't
Insane.
like taking that rocket engagement like that, but it paid off. Although I think if he hadn't got that direct, he would have been in much more trouble. Definitely aggressive plays here from Whiter. Whiter, sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You expect more. Huge LG battle. Whiter being left on 15 HP and eventually going down, but Sixor not all that healthy to himself. Oh, but I like that choice. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. Definitely the better decision not to drop onto that red there. He would have certainly gone down himself.
Best map.
Yeah, this is
Look
back
at
and
this.
forth. Back and forth
People
like no
are
one's
shooting
business.
each other.
Combat is
conflict.
happening. Unlike some other maps where combat is rare but cherished. I think Whiter... Oh, no, it is going to get contested. Sixor getting very aggressive onto this red, and Whiter in a lot of trouble right now. Managing to pull out enough damage and finds him on the frag, on the respawn. Gets conversion frag. Oh, I'm finishing off with the MG.
And it was clearly so smart. You would usually go for a roll there, but the much more consistent and steady approach, one that most people probably wouldn't think of in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, certainly not. You have to be quite comfortable to even swap to that weapon. A lot of people just never swap to it. And so we don't have ammo for everything else. Certainly at this level. Whiter getting out of that fairly comfortably, but big engagement over there at the lightning gun. Whiter coming out of it on top, but taking a lot of damage.
There you go. Sixor. I like the role play. I really do. You need to start hitting some. There's a start.
Yeah, he's missing a lot of these rails.
That's too much damage to take. That's far too much.
He looks a little bit like he's tripping up on himself now. Yeah, he's getting himself into bad positions.
Well, he just has to run scared at almost every turn at this point. Well, he might go for this red. The difficulty is that Whiter's closing on in. Getting out here will be troublesome, nay, impossible.
Oh, that rocket jump. So smart. And at this point, Whitehall's just catching him out at every angle and every opportunity. Really, Sixor just nothing to work with on the map. He chokes out completely, and I mean, it's never over, but it's a massive frag differential to make up. Nice rail zone. Certainly making some plays at this point. Whiter having to... Well, I was about to say, having to fight pretty hard for that yellow, but it was actually quite easy in the end.
Yeah, next row would win it.
Yep.
Sixor very lucky that Whiter made that weapon selection. Perhaps he can build his monument on that.
Also very lucky that he didn't get fragged off Whiter spawn. They only had 4 life at the end of that engagement.
Even
Nice
now,
rails.
continuing with the rails, it's Not quite so necessary, but if it's getting the job done, it's getting the job done.
It's certainly working like enough of the time, but I feel like not necessarily working as well as... Oh, that rocket will finish you off though. Great job here from Sixor, and a little bit of tempo. Opportunities are certainly coming his way now, but can you make enough of them happen in 4 minutes to make back all these frags he needs? Oh, missing these rails. He needs to get damage in.
Almost should do it. Oh no, 4 HP, the difference. It's heart-wrenching. Oh, and he walks away from the Mega at the wrong time as well,
no.
Sixor. You're killing me, man! You're killing me! There's some real flashes of brilliance. And the approach as a whole has been so cool, so efficient.
It's just not quite enough
These
every
minute
time.
Details.
So close, but yet so far. And it's definitely a closer game than the scoreline would like to suggest. And Whitehall back on it. Comfortably grabbing the red and getting away from that. Yeah, maybe my main concern would be overabundance of rails. Using them in situations where they probably aren't best used. It seems like he's getting caught out with the railgun in these close range combat situations, and that's what's doing it. And that's going to be the end of the game now, I think. Probably was a few moments ago. And as this is the best of one, yeah,
Not quite impossible on toxicity, but I wouldn't fancy it. It's a real big ask.
yeah. So it looks like it's going to be Whiter and Talk. And is that the losers bracket finals?
No, that is losers round 8.
Okay.
And then the winner of that face PB, of course. The winner of PB versus Talk / Whiter is going to face UA Proof.
Okay.
So just 2 best of 3s. Oh no, is all lower bracket best one? Yeah, it probably is. 2 best of 1s and a best of 5 remaining.
And this is always a point where you've got to take into consideration the player who's like in the upper bracket finals, or has gone through the upper bracket finals even, has quite a bit of a rest now.
Yep.
Having to fight.
Hopefully though he stays warm.
Yeah, I mean there's always a thing of having a bit of a break and not having to play as many games, and it's relaxing, but also you might fall off form, so that's different ways of looking at it. But certainly it's much more difficult in a best of 3 lower bracket situation. It's a little bit easier if you're only playing best of 1s to come through the lower brackets and get yourself into the finals. It's going to be a little bit fresher. Oh, humiliation's coming out. 23-4. Completely gotten out of hand for Sixor. Whiter, definitely a little more dominant player. Ah, there we go. Okay, so Whiter versus Talk. What do you think?
Let's talk. I'm trying to remember the games now. Have a little look at the brackets to refresh myself. We can go through each of these players' run. Hawk having come through the following. Are you ready?
Yes, let's have a look.
Pio, Brain Dead, Sixzor, lost to PB. No shame in that.
Yep.
No shame in that whatsoever. Dropping down to the losers bracket where he has gone through Donavender and now faces Waiter. Where is Waiter? What's he done? Well, we'll have a look at that as well. Shock horror. He has come through Blau, Tort, that's a big win. Olir, that's a big win. Then beaten by UA Proof in the losers bracket, as we've just seen through 6-4. I would say Waiter's had the more impressive run so far. So based only on that, I'd give it to him. Based on the play we've seen, though, I think Talk has been slightly more explosive.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Waiter, though. I'll give it to Waiter.
I think it'll be very close. I mean, Weiss losing to A Proof and Talk losing to PB. And we did see the Proof taking the 2-0 victory over PB. So what that means is pretty much irrelevant, to be honest. I'd quite like to see Talk win it. I think. I like the name. And isn't he English? Talk. Oh, he's British. He had a British flag last time I saw him.
Yeah, it was Union Jack, wasn't it?
Yeah. So, let's support the home country. Well, I'm going to support the home country. What everyone else does is up to them.
Patriotism has got to be one of the worst things inbred in humankind. So if anything, I will go out of my way to defy it.
Okay. Let's have a look at the maps. They are being removed. Lost World being removed by Talk. Battleforged by Whiter. Talk removes Toxicity.
Oh, come on!
So sinister.
You're a
it
fool.
is.
You're a fool.
Now, vote passed.
They're messing us about, Martin. All these players.
Well, we just had one, and you don't want to
Messing us
overexcite
about?
yourself. You don't want to get too many games on the map. You ruin it. You ruin it for everyone if you get too much toxicity in your blood. Leads to poisoning. Do we have a confirmation on the format of the finals, Nocturne?
Yeah, it's double set.
Yep.
Double
so
set.
we have done it in the past where if both players agree, they can give up one map for the player coming through the loser bracket.
Prepare to
Okay.
fight.
Cool.
But obviously, they both need to agree.
Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, Talk and Voicer on Sinister.
Fight.
Talk to start off with getting the Mega Spawn and immediately looking for the red. Actually looking for the Gauntlet.
A timing on the Meteor there. And the Crumple was pretty good. That's the most impressive play I've seen so far. Wind it up. Mwah. Perfectly.
Oh, just missing that rocket up the jump pad.
Oh yeah, that's weird. You don't usually get away with that. Whiter has been given lemons and he's made it lemonade. Apparently we can't see game,
It's alright.
Martin.
Sorted a few minutes back. Well,
Oh, okay. Sorted? Is it sorted?
it's all good. It's all good, mate. It's all good.
You know what else is sorted? Talk's funeral plans. Oh, they better be. Because that was a poor fight from him. No one is yellow. Okay. He doesn't take more than the 50. But he loses any and all positioning on that Mega. Direct his parting gift.
A lot of LG from Talk here.
It wasn't a fairly big disadvantage.
Rail. 2 life remaining.
I thought that second rocket would connect. That was close.
That was clutch as. And really big as well because he got the red off it as well.
It's clutch as the Quake satire of the cartoon show Beach Daz.
Yes.
I'm beached, bro. I'm beached is. Good show.
Never seen it.
Gotta watch Beach
Ooh.
Daz.
Talk. Losing that frag, but also making one up himself. Coming much worse off from that start though.
It's read 2 rails before anything is even done. Make it a 3rd. Talk.
Talk's rails are really good.
I was saying he was the more explosive player, and it's certainly looking that way. You know, this is flashy.
Why to come back with a frag himself though? But at 22 life, he has to be very careful now. If one of those rails, ooh. And there it is.
And the headshot, of course, does triple damage.
Yeah, you could kind of see that one play out. He was getting very ballsy there, trying to take those rockets up on the red armor, but
I think headshots might be overpowered.
headshots overpowered. Okay, we Counter-Strike boys now.
Or UT, or Dirty Bomb. Take your pick.
Looking for the rails down low again. Drops down. Interesting choice. Right towards yellow. Oh. Nice effort from Tuck, but oh, having the wrong weapon out, taking so much LG damage here. Just about get through that fight. Whiter, the aggressive LG push was nearly successful, not quite enough. Talk eking out an advantage. Mostly for the power of these rails.
He just held his crosshair while he was taking MG damage. You will walk into this. Look into my eyes, look into my eyes. Don't look around my eyes, look into my eyes. You're under. It didn't work though. Maybe if he spun his crosshair a bit, that could work.
Yeah.
You know, mimic the hand motion of the hypnotist. I said he's just dead.
Yeah.
I think that's suboptimal. That's how I would describe it.
Being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go along with that. Whiter coming back hard right now. 5 minutes and he's suddenly evened up the score fairly close. Oh no, missing the teleporter. That's huge for Talk. I think I'll fight over this non-existent Mega. I feel concerned.
I think that kind of represents the conflict in Iraq, doesn't it?
What, a non-existent Mega?
Yeah, big fight over nothing.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that mostly over and done with now, though? I thought they were...
Well,
pulled out
that
and
doesn't
whatnot.
mean that the reference isn't relevant. I'm saying like that war, the conflict that was in Iraq.
Okay.
I mean, we just call it the war in Vietnam. Nobody expects you to say which one, do they?
Well, that's true. But Iraq has had a few wars,
Exactly.
to be fair. To be
Vietnam has probably had a few wars. I think that's true of any country. I mean, Switzerland's probably had a few chocolate shortage-based wars.
Fair. Yeah. They do love their chocolate.
I always find Swiss chocolate to be a little bit too sweet and creamy.
I'll tell you what is sweet and creamy. This play by
Please
Whiter,
don't.
it is absolutely divine. He has come back from a pretty big deficit and now he's sitting on this massive stack and is chasing down Torque as if Torque has got nothing to work with. He didn't there, he just was like, oh, I've got a rail, just gonna rail you. Didn't work. Didn't work. Oh, was that a rocket jump? A massive amount of damage there. Putting on White's point of view, and his 200 stack is nothing to be laughed at. Chasing down through. Can he find the teleporter? Talk looking the wrong way. Oh no!
That was so weird from White. He looked at him in disbelief. He was like, well, why would he just be standing still, facing the corridor? So he looks away and then he goes, hang about, does a double take, turns around, gets the frag, nice and easy peasy squeezy lemons, and the rest of it. Cannot finish off this. What are you doing, Talk? You're running back in. Running back in on what was about 13 HP. And he just doesn't give a single monkey. Not one.
Not even a chimp.
And nor does he give a monkeys.
No.
Monkeys, what? I know, I don't really know. That saying probably has an ending, but I haven't looked it up.
Uncle?
Monkey's uncle? I
There
don't
we
think
go.
that's it. I think it might be like monkey's tail or something.
What? No, it's definitely a monkey's uncle.
No, isn't that? Don't call me a monkey's uncle.
Oh, possibly. Monkeys possibly have relations, and I'll tell you what's related to that. Quake. Him being a primate scene.
So low. Both. So low. Talk doesn't finish it. Why the hell not? Instead he gets
White on
finished
3
himself.
Jesus. That's too much.
Yeah, that's impressive. If you're not barely alive on 1 HP, I'm not interested.
Alright.
No drama to that, is there?
Oh, I'll tell you what is drama. That rocket through the grating.
Is that a nice one, cunt mine? Because if it is, that is fantastic.
I appreciate that. Talk with the rails. Can you find another? Not quite. Can you find the red? No.
1 minute warning.
He hears him. 1 minute, 2 frag difference. Talk with the tempo. Not with much stack though. But it doesn't seem to bother him. Are we gonna see a rocket jump? Nope, he's just gonna shoot his feet.
Oh, I think Whitey needed to fall on that platform. Because he could have gone away way easier, and instead...
Missing the teleporter.
The dance
Talk.
of death.
Can you find a spawn frag? He just needs one more. Where is White on the map? He's desperately searching everywhere.
Oh, he's the wrong direction. Talk. Absolutely. Could not be more wrong.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
There's no time, surely.
That's it.
Whiter across to that Mega, going to pick it up. Can't even be directed now, and the DPS just isn't going to
Oh,
be there
no.
with the rail out.
the
Sayonara. Whiter, as expertly called by GMT, will continue on face PB.
Look at the
number 1
damage
seed of the
though.
tournament
Look at
in
the damage
the losers
difference.
final. Yeah.
1,000 more damage from Talk. That's crazy. Absolute insanity in that game. So close. I think we've seen Whiter versus PB before, haven't we? Oh, no, we haven't.
You silly sausage.
They were
We've
on-
seen Whiter versus Talk, but Whiter versus PB. No, sorry, PB versus Talk. Now I've done a whoopsie.
Whoopsie daisy.
You're bringing us all down with you.
Well,
It's a conspiracy.
someone's got
You
to.
saw the world, you saw its beauty and its luster, and you saw yourself, and you couldn't have it. You
I'm
couldn't
ill.
deal with the world that
Still
you were
beans.
so undeserved to live in, and so you plotted, and you planned, you inserted yourself.
Blimey.
Vote now. Vote passed.
It was
Okay.
all a ruse, you said. It was all a ruse, but no, we know the truth. Martin, you trying to bring down all of society?
Trying, not necessarily succeeding, although the effort is definitely there.
Can you give that a rest, please?
I don't think I can. I think I'm kind of on a path of destruction, and no man nor woman can help me. Or even save me. That's alright. At least we've got Quake. Whiter and PB. I think PB is going to wreck this.
I wouldn't be so certain myself.
I think he's going
It's
to...
going to be Sinister.
More Sinister, okay. Cool, that means we have to move.
Pretty good for PB. Whiter did just win one here.
Yes. But it was close though. He's probably under a lot of pressure. I imagine he was, you know, his hands were shaking. And his knees were quaking.
Don't do it.
But he's still shooting.
Did it.
Boom. Shot. What they
That was bad and you should feel bad.
Did they ever make the film?
What film?
Oh. What was it?
8 Mile? They made 8 Mile, yes.
No, the guys, FPS Doug and the RTS guy. Anyway, PB versus Whiter. The losers bracket. However, this will be going on to the finals. The winner of this has another shot at glory.
PB. Asserting himself already.
Oh, missing that rail though. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Oh, wow. Nice rocket set from Whiter.
Blown my load. It could have been easy PB lemon squeezy.
That's alright.
I'm never going to live that down. That's it for me.
I mean, you've had a good career. You've had a good shot at it, but at the end of the day...
I want to thank all my fans. I want to thank Lord of Quake for giving me this opportunity.
Jeez, Whiter just getting through that by the skin of his teeth. Even it up 1-1 at this point. Very back and forth game so far. Both players. Oh no, this could be a. Oh, Whiter falling to his death from great heights. This was another map. You could call them Furious Heights, but unfortunately that is not the case.
Are you telling me you'd be rather watching a Furious Heights game right now?
I'm saying the pun would be much better. In fact, it would be a pun.
Better, sure, but...
Yeah, and that's what we live for.
Existent, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wow, the rail through the grates. EB looking very good here on Sinister today.
It's a great shot. He shot him in the grapes. Through a grape. It was great. And he's dead.
All these engagements here from Whiter though, they are so low, but oh no, get caught the jump pad. PB got nothing to work with. Once again, Whiter left with single digit HP. Setting up the first time.
Single digit 8p.
Yeah. That'd be a good coin denomination, wouldn't it?
No.
The 8 pence piece.
That would be so useless. Although it would be a way of getting rid of pennies.
It would
Because
be.
instead of using a round pound, you could use an 8 pence and a 1 penny.
Hmm.
Oh. Alright, now you've sorted it.
Very even game so far. Whiter, without any rockets, gonna have to pick up these. Gonna sort himself out with a bit of ammo. Oh, so many players getting caught on that teleporter. Seems to be the recipe for destruction.
Well, I think people are trying to walk into it like you would on the toxicity one.
Yeah.
Of course, they're thinking, I wish I was on a fun map, but well.
White's just looking the
Hubris.
wrong way there. Wrong way. PB, first rail, finds a second. Ah, just missing the
Plasma?
plasma. I wouldn't have picked the plasma,
Alright.
but I mean, it could have worked.
It was good there. Well, anything would have been good there, to be fair. In fact, I wish he'd come out with the pummel.
Yeah, pummel versus pummel is definitely something we want to see more of. Ooh. Players exchanging damage at the grates as if they were lovers having a quarrel through the window at a prison.
Prison bars.
Yeah.
That's a weird one, Martin.
That was a good reference.
That's out there.
Yeah, I know. So far this game has been pretty even. PB actually got a little bit more of an advantage over time, but White are certainly not out of it yet, having some really great engagements, and that was one pair. He did a lot of, not a great deal of stack. Certainly now he has a health advantage, but needs to find a yellow. The one's going to be coming in a few seconds' time. Can he get positioning on it? No, there's an answer to that question. Oh, he's just ringing out for the red. I don't think I like it though. Going to take so much damage, and he's going to go down almost certainly. Oh no, PB misses a rail. Whiter again. Being dropped like it's hot. He's yelling chat, going absolutely nuts. Obviously a great fan of PB. Here's a big LG fight. Looks like PB should get this, but only just 26
Whiter should have watched the Arena FPS reflex tip video to learn that you shouldn't jump when being LG'd.
No. I mean, everyone should watch that video.
It's his main mistake. And those kind of mistakes you can't really let go at this point. 4 minutes left. Yeah, I mean, it's just under half a duel, but it is crunch time to an extent. Sinister, a large map, a map that PB can take a lot out of. He can turn each of these frags into a real grind if he wants to.
Yeah.
And here we are, even now. You see him more defensive than anything.
Oh,
no need
nice.
to take an
Round.
unnecessary risk, but
I mean, the main thing to pick out from this game is how close every engagement's been. Like, we've seen both players, whenever they get a frag, have been left on 20, maybe 30 life at most. Single digits a lot of the time as well. Here's another rail engagement chasing through. Let's see if Whiter... Oh. Dodges the rockets through, has to back out though. 1 life. He's going back through on 1 life, you mentalist. LMG.
are you sure he's
Yeah.
not, Are you sure that isn't mentality, Martin?
That's mentality. What the hell was that? What are we watching? This isn't Quake. This is a mess.
Why can't it be both?
It's very possible. Whiter. Suddenly out of nowhere. Only 4 frags down. 3 minutes on the clock. And I think at this point PB's probably going to play as defensive as he possibly can, because he's under pressure now. He's feeling it. Oh, gets caught. It's not a good place to get caught in, but he gets the rockets first. The GMT chant. GMT, he's the man. If he can't do it, Galangua can. I'll be here all night, thank you very much. PB extending his lead, 2 minutes left on the clock, and it is looking more and more desperate for Whiter. I don't think... Well, I think this might be it for him. There's the rail. PB looking strong. Looking like a man with desire to win a tournament. He's got one thing on his mind, and that is probably beer, cake and victory. I say one thing because it's all some delicious combination.
I think he wants another date with his previous rival,
Perpendicular.
perhaps condemned once again to that position. UA proof.
Yes.
There we go. That's your final, though. PB versus UA Proof. It went UA Proof's way last time. And I don't want to say it was overly convincing, but neither was it a nail-biter.
Well, it was a 2-0, but it was each of the games within the 2-0 were definitely possible to be won by either party. So I'm looking forward to it. So either, I believe this is a double best of 5, or if the two players are keen, then it can be a single